Hey guys, I'm Jason and this is Kinected. Chris will be joining us in a second for our Red Sox series review. Hey Chris.
Hey guys.
So, Red Sox lost to the Jays today 3-1, and the Jays took the series 2-1 overall. What do you think?
Well, first off, I'll just start with this. I'm happy to be alive. We didn't think I was going to be back on the show because Jason didn't think I deserved to be alive after me not seeing that double eagle. But no, I thought it was a good series. Lots of good pitching. Offense still needs to step it up, But I think for the most part it was a good series. Probably should have gone to sleep, but we didn't. But we got the win, and that's what matters, right? What do you think?
I think that, well, first of all, I think they deserve the sweep, but they lost a very important game in that first game because that's when all eyes were on them in Toronto, and they were in front of a sellout crowd. That was their opportunity to show that they're going to make an impact this year. Now, as you casual baseball fans, we both know that they're going to, but the average guy who's going to make the home game sellouts is thinking same shit as last year. I had 5 or 6 different people text me that.
Yeah, and I saw that a lot on Facebook, a lot on Twitter. That's the problem, right? Like the first game, you can see an obvious decrease in fans attending the second and the third games over the first game. The first game is just going to be these bandwagon people. That's the cool thing to do in Toronto that first day, right?
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm talking about. If you win that first game, you maintain interest, but they blew it in the ninth, and now everyone's thinking, oh, it's the same team as last year, nothing's changed.
I guess so, but hopefully people will realize that this is a lot better team than last year. A lot more depth in the bullpen, a lot more depth on the bench. We're starting the year off with these guys like Rasmus and Laurie, etc. So people just need to stick with us. I mean, we did end up winning the next two. We beat John Lester. Our ace, Ricky Romero, looked great. Now we get to take on the Orioles, starting with Brandon Morrow.
Yeah, speaking of bullpen, I gotta say that blown save in the first game wasn't completely Santos' fault. I feel that JP Arencibia had a lot to do with it, both because he never went out to the mound to talk to Santos and try to calm him down, and also I think he should have had, first of all, that throw from Bautista and then the ball that got away from him.
Yeah, he was very invisible. As a catcher, you want to be an on-field coach. You don't want to be invisible. Your bat comes secondary to who you are on the field, and that's the problem with him. He's sort of just a bat, which we could have in a designated hitter and anybody. We need that guy who's going to step up on the field and is going to be a game changer. And he just
which is why I think Mathis is going to be a big part of the team as far as teaching Arencibia what he needs to do on the field. Anyway, I think your most valuable player for the series.
Yeah, I think Mathis will be a big part of it, but he's not going to get that many starts just because he is terrible at that. Most valuable, it would have to be Kyle Drabek, just because of how he really looked poised on the mound compared to how he has in recent years. Just last year. Least valuable, Joey Bats, just didn't do anything for us. He had a great catch today in right field, but he was sort of invisible. What about you?
I'm going to go with Ricky Romero. You can't argue with the guy that goes in the third, giving up a run and retiring, I think it was 17 in a row. And I'm going to have to agree with you on least valuable player. You can't argue with the guy being the least valuable part of your team when he strikes out to Daniel Bard 3 times.
No, and he's supposed to be the most valuable, right? He's supposed to be like one of the top players in the league. And he wasn't even one of the top 9 guys on our team this series. Just can't do that. Joey Bats has to step up. I think right now it's just a slump. His timing looked a bit off, but I think he'll get over it eventually.
Well, what I like is that we have a team that can compensate for him not doing well.
Yes, exactly. We have that depth, and that showed because we beat the Red Sox in the series.
Yeah, anyway, we're running out of time. Thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, and
stay connected.